You over trying to distract me. I'm over trying to watch the game, bro. Leave me alone. YouTube, Blow Yard Game, podcast listeners all over the globe, guys. Welcome to a brand spanking new episode of Cap and Crown, man. This is playoff edition over here, man. NBA podcast. Listen, we definitely appreciate y'all joining us for another one. I know y'all busy right now watching the Spurs and the Minnesota Timberwolves go at it right now in the second half. Just started not too long ago. But we definitely appreciate y'all joining us for these conversations, man. We're going to be talking about the playoffs here. Round 2. No Mortal Kombat. Listen, if you guys are into NBA content, man, y'all are in the right place, man. No matter what team you root for, like I said, we're going to be talking about all the teams here throughout the playoffs. Simply hit that subscribe button. Join us here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Also, too, if everybody can hit them likes up for tonight, that'd be much appreciated. Also, and just listen, if you got any questions or any comments addressing any of the topics that we bring up here on the show, simply add a CNC in front of your question or your comment. Put it there in the comment section, and we'll address those toward the end of the show. We ask you guys be respectful in the comment section. Spurs right now 55-54, 6:58 in the third right now. So stop at your play. But yeah, we're gonna get to the second round, man. But you already know how we do, man. Before we start talking about anything NBA related, man, we gotta stop and show love to the sponsor of the channel.
This I Was Told segment is brought to you by the folks over at Fanatics. Fanatics is the world's largest collection of officially licensed fan gear from all the leagues, teams, and players you love the most, including WWE. You can earn fan cash to redeem them in your orders, jersey protection for when your favorite player is traded or changes teams. They also have an unrivaled selection of authentic fan gear and Fanatics exclusives that are only available on the site. So if you need some merch and are interested in helping the channel, scan the QR code on the screen or follow the link, which is always in the description.
Wemby now has 9 blocks.
Nice.
Yeah, a lot to get into, man. A lot to get into. We got some news that's came out here over the last maybe 20, probably less than 24 hours. It's probably about 18 hours or so. Probably round it up. But listen, we're gonna get to that, King. You already know, like I said, second round of playoffs have started. We haven't got to our predictions yet, but we still can do our predictions, even though tonight there was 2 games on tonight. It was the start of the second round. I kind of like how they went back to, okay, once everybody gets done with the round, then we start the second round. Because remember, at one point, they kind of started this thing where it's like, hey, y'all 2 finished? Y'all go ahead and start this round while the other people are still playing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I'm kind of glad they did it that way, man. It kind of helps out the content creators a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the podcast, yeah. Because I would think like, damn, we got to talk about this over here, then over there. But no, I kind of like how they did that too. But yeah, let's go ahead and get to it, man. We're going to have a little recap, man, of what's going on in the world of the NBA. All right, man, let's see what we got up here first, King. Breaking news was this today. The Dallas Mavericks are hiring Masai Ujiri as the franchise's new team president, and get this, alternate governor. That is very important, and I'm going to tell you why in a little bit. But I got a lot to say about this hiring, being from Dallas, but I'm going to let you go first, man. What's your thoughts on this?
I guess bittersweet. It's one of the guys I feel like we wanted from the beginning.
Yeah, we wanted
before we knew about Nico and all. We were talking about getting Masai and all that. Yeah. So it's a good pickup in name. In that way, I don't want to be too negative. You know, Maverick fans hate me again, like I'm a traitor and all that. So I'm gonna say it's a good pickup in name and all that. I will say though, within those years that he didn't get the job with the Mavericks. I did feel like he was becoming overrated in a way, and that's why he's not where he was. I feel like he had kind of the Kawhi Leonard fell in his lap kind of in a way, and that kind of helped him. But we'll see. Like I say, big name. He's not just big here; he's big globally as well, as far as getting talent and all that. So Mavericks are known for global superstars, or just stars and players in general. So I think it's a good pickup. We'll see what he does though.
So much to take from this, bro. Being from Dallas, like you said, we talked about this when it first happened. As far as that's the guy we wanted before they got Nico. And let me see. I don't even know where to start from. Let me start with this. I like the pickup. I really do. As far as Majai being with the team, he started out as being a scout and then worked his way up to being a VP of basketball operations for different teams. He has had a track record of picking up franchises, especially smaller market franchises, and putting them in the right direction, 50-win seasons and all that good stuff. Like King said, he got him a championship in Toronto towards the end there. I think the one gripe with him, he held on to certain players for too long, and gave him a little bit too much money. So hopefully that he'll learn from that mistake, man, and kind of work his way here, especially having a clean slate and having a building block from the get-go to build around. That's somebody you got to go fetch or whatever. You already got it here already. So that's one thing I don't think he's ever had in any of the stints he's been at yet. So that's a good thing for him. Let's see how he operates with that. A few things, bro. So one, I want you to mark this day down, because you're not gonna ever hear me say anything about this ever again, bro. This is the one thing I will give this ownership props on. The one thing we've been asking your favorite owner of all time to do is, listen, when you start hiring these people, do your due diligence. Mm-hmm. There were 3 candidates that the Mavs were looking at. They were looking at what's the boy name up in Minnesota? I'm blanking on his name right now. One of the assistant GMs in Minnesota. That's what a lot of people want. Minnesota did not let them interview. That was reported from Marstein and from Tim McMahon. That's the guy they wanted. Actually, it was 3 guys. It was Majai, what's the boy named Bob Myers, and Conley from Minnesota. Minnesota would not let anybody interview this man, so they're trying to keep him for reasons. Myers wanted to stay somewhere in the West Coast. Either stay somewhere in the West Coast, or he wants to stay in with ESPN, which I don't blame him. I mean, listen, bro, it's less pressure, and you're pretty much making probably the same amount of money. You know what I'm saying? So I don't blame him on that. So Majai was the guy. They've been bidding this guy for about a month. So I think a lot of people kind of wondering what's taking the Mavs so long. We got the draft lottery coming up around the corner. It took about a month. So I definitely got to give them props on that. You did your due diligence, man. The fact too that this is the part that gets me, because Tim McMahon brought this up. It's funny, bro. Now, he wanted to hire one of those 3 guys because he's a hands-off owner. The fact that he does not know anything about the ins and outs of basketball, he wants to put somebody in place that he can trust to run the organization, which is why he put his trust in Nico, and we saw how that turned out. The funny part about that is, King, weren't you the one that was sitting on stage at a luncheon talking about if you know basketball?
Stop.
I'm sorry. That's just funny to me, because when he reported that, I'm just like, now you don't know anything about basketball. This is why you're hiring a guy like Majai. That's the part that didn't get. I'm sorry. This I thought about that all day. I said, this Joker told us, man. But anyway, I digress. Anyway,
you think Masai can fire Jason Kidd?
Oh, I'm gonna get to all that.
Okay.
So there are also rumors, shout out to Tim McMahon, that Majai is thinking about coming in here and cleaning house and getting his own personnel in here. So that means that Michael Finley and all those people that had anything to, I don't care if you didn't have anything to do with it. If you was in the vicinity of Nico making the decision, you might be gone. And I'm hand clapping for that. This is why I love this move so much. Because the fact that this right here is a signal of a clean slate. Completely wash your hands with everything. You're not going to wash your hands with the owner. He's the owner. I get it. But be able to wash your hands of everything while also getting a guy that, matter of fact, he does 2 of the things that I've been asking for from Donnie. pay attention to the draft. He's a great evaluator of talent when it comes to the draft. So you got that, like you just said, also overseas. He got that combination that you've been talking about. A guy that can get you somebody here, get you people that look in the States and look overseas. He got both of that.
Yep.
And the fact that he, like we just said a minute ago, the fact that he knows how to construct these teams and put them together. This is going to be a different situation because now you have a guy to build around instead of having to go get a guy to build around or whatever, right? Yes. And so that's why I like this move so far with that. Now, this is what I want you to pay attention to, King, because I know you talk about don't harp on this stuff, but I'm sorry. What's that last part right there, this little sentence here? Alternate governor. You know what's funny to me, King? This goes back to your boy Mark Cuban. That quote right there, that last little piece, alternate governor, this right here tells you everything. Ladies and gentlemen, this is now the end of Mark Cuban. That's the end of Mark Cuban. Shout out to Tim McMahon again. Mark Cuban, I'm surprised he lied about something else. Wow, I'm shocked. Mark Cuban made it seem like from the get-go that he was over personnel and moves of the team. We found out he lied about that. And we found out that Tim McMahon was saying that he's right here telling everybody that he was the alternate governor. No, you're not. No, you're not. That's now been reported and now been confirmed. That's not true, which is why he kind of been having a hissy fit lately.
Yep, that's why you knew he was saying some of that BS out in the open and something had to be happening. But go ahead.
So this also goes back to what I told you a while back that when Dumont and their sales said they will be buying out the rest of his so now instead of 24, we'll be down to 7. So pretty much you're going to be a glorified fan now. You still get your little seats on the side and all that.
You're private
now
investor.
You have, yeah, that's what you are. You just one of the guys in the background that we don't know who the heck they are. And I don't feel sorry for Mark Cuban at all. You did this to yourself.
Yep.
I want Mark Cuban gone. I want the whole entire front office gone. Coaching staff gone. I want this whole entire slate clean, bro. That's what I want. And like I said, shout out to Tim McMahon. He said for what it sounds like, it might be going in that direction. So they said they're gonna wait. I think he said a couple weeks or something like that for something. I forgot what it was. I think maybe a draft lottery because he got old boy gonna be at the draft lottery. The representative, Michael Finley's gonna be the representative again at the draft lottery. Him and the other GM or whatever gonna be represented at the draft lottery. So, but yeah, so that's why I kind of. Go ahead.
I was saying you saying it could be surprise news out of nowhere that Jason Kidd fired.
I pray.
You saying it could be though? You saying it could be the way you sounding that? You know, they might wipe the slate clean and all. That includes the coach, right?
Hey, I'm hoping. Like I said, this is what Tim McMahon reported today. So yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I'm hoping. But like I said, just this move alone signals to me like, yo, we are beginning to kind of clean that slate.
Yeah.
And that baggage, that old baggage and all that stuff, we throwing it to the side or whatever. We moving forward now, bro. You know what I'm saying? And so it's kind of like when they fired Donnie, right? We still had to kind of work our way out of that Donnie situation for about 2 or 3 years or whatever, right? But you still kind of had a little bit of stench of Donnie or whatever, right? You said Michael Finley and all of them or whatever. This is probably the first time in over 20-something years that they're going to literally, hopefully, pray that they completely clean the slate and just wipe it clean, bro. Because I'm glad the fact that they did not promote Finley or that. I can't think of the other guy name. I'm sorry. I don't care. Finley or the other GM or whatever. And the fact they did not promote Jason Kidd. So, like I said, I will give the ownership that. Even though you still with a reason for this screw up, but I'll give you that.
They, I'm like you say, you sat in front of us and said, if you know basketball, but
yep.
I mean, he is admitting that he doesn't know basketball now, which is cool. Which we talked about from the beginning. He did not know basketball, but again, people wanted to tell us other things and, you know, fall for the Kool-Aid. But yeah, bro, this is a good pickup. I hope he does clean the house or whatever, but he can't get comfortable. I hope they got a backup plan. That's my only thing about, and that's not saying he will get comfortable, but when you get complete power like this, it's like they better give him complete power because obviously Adamsons don't know anything about basketball. So
yeah, it sounds like he is literally over everything.
They're about to give him
other than signing chicks.
So he better be doing his stuff because I don't know if the Adamsons going to know any better either way. So it is what it is, man. Like I said, I'm hoping for the best. I know Masai at the end, towards the end, like you say, kept holding on to folks. And we were like, what the hell? You can get this player. And it's like, nah. I just want to keep my guys. So, like you say, hope you learn from that.
Yeah, I'm hoping he learned from that because for 1, 2, this is a different CBA. that was a different CBA when he started doing that stuff. So it's completely different. You got to construct your teams a whole lot different now.
That's true.
With this CBA. So you can't be like you said, you can't be holding on to guys.
You better not.
Long,
you can.
Yeah,
you
can,
not.
but you better not. There you go. So yeah. But yeah, I like to pick up, man. I like to pick up.
That's a good move. They needed it. I mean,
they definitely needed it. Because I was wondering, man, because I'm like, I mean, the draft lottery is last week. You know what I'm saying? Like, what we doing? What's going on? I remember folks kept asking that and stuff. Like, yo, when we gonna hear about who the GM is or whatever? So
what's Michael Finley's job now? Just going to the draft lotteries?
I mean, like I said, from what Tim McMahon said, they don't really know. It ain't like guaranteed that he's gonna be sticking around. So
what's
remember
right
also
now?
too, probably still GM, but
what does he do?
Now remember, Michael Finley was champion for that position. Remember that?
Yeah, I know. I'm just asking you what does he do? Like, do you still know his job, his details of his job yet? That assistant GM? Okay, all right, just making sure.
You said what does he do? Yes.
He take beers away and go to draft lotteries. That's just
do take beers. Shout out to Brian Broaddus, man. He wasn't trying to hear none of that stuff today. He's like, nah, Finley got to go too. I said, ooh, okay, Brian, I like this.
I told you that a long time ago, bro. Finley got to go as well. I'm sorry, Finley. I know people love him and all that, especially you.
I want the whole front office. I want to, yeah.
But nah, Michael Finley got to be on, bro.
I know I had difficulty with Jason Kidd, but I can separate player from, front office or whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like the player. Front office, I'm sorry. You got to go. Because just looking at you is a reminder of that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, y'all let us know in the comment section, Mad fans. We got Mad fans in here. Let us know what y'all think. All right, King, let's get to this. Let's go here, man. Check this out. I think we already predicted this, bro. Coach Moulton got fired. So that's not even the topic I want to get with you on this one. So the rumor right now is Tibbs might be up for the Orlando job.
I don't like
What's
it.
your thoughts?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, bro. That does not give me confidence because
doesn't change what you need.
There you go. You already said it.
You're already good at what Tibbs.
Yep.
Coaches. Why you could have kept Jamal Mosley for that?
That was my first thought. I'm like, that does not solve the issue that you had or whatever. But
and you got injury prone guys. Why would no.
Can you imagine him running Franz into the ground?
No.
If they decide to keep Jonathan Isaac, can you imagine him running because Jonathan Isaac is a Tibbs type of guy as far as his style of play.
They need to trade out Jonathan Isaac yesterday. I don't understand why he's still there. That's crazy, but it is what it is. But yeah, I don't like the Tibbs. I don't like that either. I can't think of anybody on top of my head right now who they could get, but take a second.
It's not.
You got a second?
Maybe Doc Rivers.
Take a second. You got a second. You feel me? Like they good. They can wait a second. Somebody else might get fired. You feel me? The season.
Why don't they give a chance to like an up and coming young assistant coach?
That's what I would do. I would hire
like Joe Mazzulla did. You know what I'm saying? Or
I would go a new route, especially with you having a younger team.
Yeah, that's what I'm
maybe they want an older dudes though, because they're not. Or maybe they are a younger team.
So you think somebody just to kind of keep them in line or whatever?
You said Jeff Van Gundy.
You
said Stan Van Gundy.
Oh, definitely say Stan.
Said
Stan not going back. Hey, Stan back not still put in Florida no more.
Who's is there any former player that you think, an Orlando Magic player that could be a coach?
I was gonna say maybe like a Sam Cassell. He's been in the running for a coaching position for a long time.
Why don't they just give Penny Hardaway a chance? Just go for it. You Orlando, why not? Just give him the door.
You want me to wear the jersey? That's what you trying to do?
I'm just saying, bro. I mean, it makes no sense right now, but he obviously been coaching and all that. I mean, no, yeah, I mean, I would give him, go ahead, give him the chance. Orlando, bring in Penny.
I'm not mad at it.
And I think he got enough respect where it's up to him and his coaching, but I think people will listen to him. He Penny Hardaway.
He's a facts. All right, but let's see what we got up here next, King. Oh man, this should have probably been a pause right here. Your boy Jaylen Brown. Flopping has ruined our game. Joel is a great player, one of the best bigs in basketball history, but he flops. He knows it. So he was doing this yesterday, man, on one of his streams. Dude was on there wilding, bro, just crying and stuff, bro. I was like, that's a bad look, Jay. That's a bad look, bro.
Yo, got a picture of he been crying though on the side. Though that's hilarious.
Bro, he been doing this for 2 days, bro. He been crying for 2 days.
Look at the tears.
He's trying to. How do you see tears? He hiding it, bro. What's going on?
Disrespectful. Hold on. I'm a little different than you though on this subject. I don't have a problem with doing this. I don't have a problem with doing this. It was on the stream, bro. He's not in front of no camera. This is for his fans. This is Jaylen Brown's fans asking him questions, wanting to know his opinion directly from his heart. I have no problem with him being on the stream doing this. Now, if he'd been in front of ESPN or something like that, I'd have had a problem with it.
I'm glad you said all that. You want to know why they lost this series?
Because I don't know. Jaylen shooting threes.
Well, that's one of them. Let's go back to Game 7, King. You started 3 players that you've never started before. There's never really been a rotation like that, and there's never been with that actual rotation of players before. And they scored 0, 0, and 0. Yeah. You had 3 players in your starting lineup score 0. That's one. You already said it. You heard me talk about this for the last 3 shows. Now, all of a sudden, everybody and their mama talking about it. You decide to go out there and jack up a ton of threes. Not only that, your coach said we're gonna continue to keep jacking them. Yeah, now you asked me on the last. You asked me on the last show. You asked me on the last show. Is he a good coach? I said yes. But you know what the difference between a good coach and a great coach?
What's that? Change.
Adjustments. Prime example. We talk about this all the time. Greg Popovich, arguably, probably in our opinion, the greatest coach of all time.
Yeah, in my opinion, he is
the greatest coach of all time. We talk about how many times he adjusted throughout a 10-year span, bro, of his players. The 03 was a coach like the 07. 07 was a coach like 09. 09 was a coach like 14. We talk about that all the time. You put these people in position, like, and I say this all the time too, King. I've been saying this for the longest. You don't coach your players to fit your system. You coach the play. Thank you. That's just crazy to me. And bro, for you to go out here and complain about this dude flopping, if you saw Game 7, JB, you can't be complaining about flopping, bro. You did it on both ends. You were flopping. You mad because your flopping didn't lead to a win. That's what it is.
He said the refs don't work on him. I think I do think there is more to this quote than just this. He was saying the refs don't. He was giving like the Kyrie Irving treatment. He was saying like they don't like me and all that stuff. You feel me?
I get that. But you're doing it at the wrong time. You know what it sounds like?
I know it sounds like you're crying.
You don't do that now, bro.
But this is on his. So that's why I'm saying you got to separate it. This is not him on ESPN and nothing like that. He does his streaming stuff, so it's his fans, like the Kyrie thing, having an intimate conversation with him and all, and people just blew it up. Like you got to know that even your streams and all going to be seen in this day and age. You know that's the way it is. But it wasn't him like talking to like ESPN or like Fox or Prime or something saying this. He didn't say that after the game and all that. This was his personal stream, like for his fans and all that. They asked him a question,
but
he answered.
He commented on this stuff twice, right after the game and the day after. It's like
after the game, he said Joel Embiid was flopping. I thought he
complained about flopping and referees the game after, and right after the game, and he brought it up on his streaming. But the thing that gets me, King, is you made it seem. In fact, after the game, you made it seem like that's why y'all lost, sir. You were up 3-1. You were up 3-1.
Yeah.
Did I not tell you what was it, Game 6 or whatever it was? Him and Tatum scored under 20 points.
You can't cry when you're 3-1, bro. Nobody. You can't.
That's my point.
You're 3-1.
I'm not saying.
You feel me?
I don't 1,000,000% agree with him, bro. He's right. They do flop. I mean, you talked about it before. They're too big to be flopping. I get it. First of all, you're saying that you're doing it at the wrong time because it sounds like you're crying. That's for one. Then on two, for you to sit there and act like it's the referee's fault for you losing when you were up 3-1, bro. You can't do that.
Yeah. What you saying?
I literally watched these games. I'm sitting there pointing out to you for the last 2 shows, bro. What the hell are y'all doing?
I think what you saying is that he should have said this after he's up 3-1.
Yeah,
that's when he could have said that when he's up 3 and all. He could have still said, "Man, they flopping all the time and all this, man."
You doing it after you gave up a 3-1 lead, bro? Like, come on now.
Or at least
that's a bad look.
Like at 3-2 maybe or something like that.
Bro, on top of that, King, 2 of those games it was at home.
Yeah.
2 of those games were at home.
Yeah, that last game with Joe, that's one of them. Oof, Joe. He ain't even played your boy Vucevic. He gave me DNP.
You see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying,
7,
bro. So
bro.
you can't put that on the referees and stuff like that, bro. Like I said, hey, you're right. He does flop, but that's not why y'all lost that series, bro.
If anybody
watched that series, especially them last 3 games, I've been sitting there talking about it on the show for the last 3 shows. Why they've been losing? And I'm like, matter of fact, I told you, I think it was going into game 7. I said, bro, now I'm giving Joe Mazzulla the benefit of the doubt. He's a good coach. Mm-hmm. I'm like, yo, because people are roasting you right now online saying, bro, y'all selling for too many goddamn threes. There were times, King, they were down by 1. They would miss a shot, get the rebound, kick it back out for a 3.
A 3, yeah.
Miss that shot, get the rebound again, kick it back out for a 3. Miss that shot, get the rebound again, kick it out for a 3. It's like, bro, what are you doing? You need 2.
Yeah, you gotta know your personnel, bro. Like you said,
paint. It's like, Jesus Christ.
His personnel not that kind of personnel no more. And Derek White been trashed this year,
bro. I'm guaranteeing you, Derek White gone, bro.
Damn, you think it's that far after this year? They'll give him another year, bro. Like
that's the rumor going around right now that he might be. So a lot of people are talking about certain players in these. Like, I don't know if you heard about Aaron Gordon. There's rumors that they looking at moving him from Denver. Derek White is one of them. There was somebody else. Crap. Let's see who no, they talking about signing him back. I'm gonna say PJ. I'm gonna say CJ, but no, they talking about signing him back. But yeah, there's like a few players that they already saying like it's already rumors that they talking about moving these players or whatever. So, but yeah, he's one of them. Derek White is one of them,
bro. If you're a role player, you better be Mr. Iron Man, doing your role all the time. Now this CBA is don't play with nobody, bro. Like they can get you up out of there. Aaron Gordon now stuck in a place because he's a big time player for them as far as a role, like a piece. But he stay hurt now, and it's kind of their fault at the same time. So they're like, what do we do now? Do we get what we can for you right now, or do we keep you because you're the major piece? Or do we try to build some other way with somebody else that can do what you can do?
Might talk about it tomorrow, next show. But there's a few teams that they're looking at Aaron Gordon. So we'll talk about it. But no, we can say
nothing. I said I believe it. That's it.
Speaking of playoffs, man, these are teams that's remaining in the playoffs right here, King. So here's the updated bracket. Of course, we got OKC and the Lakers. We got the T-Wolves and San Antonio playing right now. It's a good game. I know what done. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Bones Highland. Oh, you missed it. Oh man, nice pass by Rudy. Sorry. It's 70-69 right now. 42 seconds in the third quarter. Yeah. But yeah. Detroit and the Cavaliers, and then of course New York and 76ers played tonight. Then New York won by 39. So, but you already know how we're gonna do this, man. Let's go ahead and get into each one of these individually, man. So we got the number 3 Knicks versus the number 7 Sixers, bro. Who you got in this series, man, and what you got it going?
I got New York.
Oh, sorry, New York is up 1-0. Go ahead.
Yeah, and even before this series, I was going New York. But I told you this my sleeper team still though is 76ers if they can get it done. But I'm gonna still go New York and I'm gonna go New York in 7.
Ooh.
I'm gonna go 7. I think Embiid gonna have some good games. So the way Philadelphia gonna play now, bro, they are save in case of emergency. Embiid, like where you got to go out there and do your thing. I don't think their plan is to let Embiid just always cook. That's crazy work. I think it's like series going to go further as you got to punch. It's like going there and fight, jab, body shot, and then throw out Embiid to do haymaker or whatever like that. So we'll see, bro. But I'm going to go the Knicks. I know they got a nice win today in New York and all. And like I said, they were coming off Philadelphia was coming off a 7-game series of having to come back 3-1. So I kind of expected this one. But I'm going 7 for New York.
Was it good Sixers or bad Boston?
A combination of both.
I knew he's gonna say that.
Yeah. Boston was up 3-1, bro. So it definitely gotta be Boston, gotta be bad Boston. But I mean Philly started playing. You feel me? I'm not gonna take credit away from Philly.
I'm with you. But you know what? I think this fast pace that New York plays with is going to be what hurts Embiid. So don't be surprised if Embiid don't play every game in this series, bro.
Nah,
Even with the days in between and all that. I don't know. But yeah, I'm with you. I got New York in 7, bro. I just think, like I said, I think we talked about off camera. Their defense has definitely turned it up. I definitely got to give them props on that, bro. Even with like you said, Jalen Brunson and with Cat, you know what I'm saying, their defense still been looking nice. But really, to be honest with you, man, it feel like their defense kind of turned the corner when they got Alvarado. He's another guy who pressures the ball handle on the top of the key, man. Mitchell Robinson been healthy for a majority of the season. OG, since he came back, he's been balling, especially on the defensive end. So he kind of helps with that. So those 3 key players for their defensive side, man, been really helping them on the defensive end. So I got to give them props on that.
I'm gonna give props to Cat, bro. I'm gonna give props to Cat for adding something to his game. He's still Cat, right? He's still Cat, but it's always, bro, can you do something else? Like, give me something else, Cat. You've been in the league too long. His playmaking been looking all right a little recently. Like, his facilitating game, and I'm like, all right, I didn't know, Cat, you had this one all. He was a guy, you know.
A little bit.
He passed a little bit. He a star player. You can pass a little bit. I mean, like, Cat out here.
Hey, he better than Kevin Durant.
Damn. I don't know if I go that far.
Tell me I'm lying.
I didn't think. I wouldn't go that far.
Tell me I'm lying.
You know I did. You know I'm not the biggest KD supporter and all that, but I don't know if I go that far.
Hey, and I'm not saying that for a dig. I'm being serious, bro.
I don't know if Cat better than KD, bro. I can't go that far. I don't. Can't do that. I wouldn't do that. I'm sorry, KD. But I'm fine with you saying it. I won't disagree with you. But I'm not going to go that far as far as saying. But I'm not going to say that. I won't say that. Right. Say that take. That's your take. That's your hot take. But yeah, shout out to Cat. I just want to give him show him some love or whatever, because we do, talk about him when he doesn't show up. So
yeah, I think the New York matches up well with Philadelphia. So instead of one, center, Embiid played against in Boston, now you got to deal with 2 bigs. Like you said, you got Cat and you got Mitchell Robinson that you got to deal with down there in the post. They got, more wings that can defend guys on the perimeter, like the Maxis and stuff like that, to kind of keep him in front of him a little bit. I know Maxi fast as I don't know what, so you got to kind of do a lot of trapping and stuff like that and try the best to get the ball out of his hands and force other people to score. Of course, who am I thinking about? I mean, if Mikal Bridges can step up, man, that's another big plus. If he can kind of step up and just get him something. Then, of course, you got Clarkson, them guys coming off the bench. I think if you give me Clarkson and Alvarado, who kind of grizzled veterans or whatever, bro, I think that they kind of have a little bit of an edge on that. It's really going to depend on, like you just said, it's really going to depend on Embiid, man.
Yeah.
But if they can kind of get physical with him with the bigs and the paint, but then also kind of push the tempo, which is what they've been doing, they might be able to take Embiid out of the game.
They might. Embiid, he had a bad game this game, but
yeah, he did. Yeah, but I don't think anybody had a really great game.
Yeah, I'm Embiid the key, bro, because it's gonna be a game where Embiid like cooking with the shots and making threes and all that, which then pulls Mitchell Robinson or a Cat out the perimeter and all that, which then allows a Maxey to do his work going past, because Jalen Brunson can't stay with Maxey. That's my guy, but not one-on-one and staying with him or whatever.
That's why you got to put like Mikal or somebody on him.
Yeah, so I don't think they can.
Oh, and
Maxey one-on-one with space. You feel me? It's just gonna be difficult. You can try to slow him down, but that's his strength. So I do think Joel Embiid, like I said, if he shoots shots and makes shots, it's gonna be difficult for Cat and Mitchell Robinson. If he's out on the perimeter, you're probably gonna want to play Cat on him instead of Mitchell Robinson, because Mitchell more for the paint protection and rebounds and all that type of stuff. But this might be a series where if Embiid gets hot, that Mike Brown may want to think about playing Mitchell Robinson and Cat together. So if Embiid's out there, I'm just saying, if Embiid out there shooting threes and all, you got Cat playing on the perimeter, and you still get Mitchell Robinson sagging off for somebody and playing at the rim.
Because I'm sitting there thinking like, who? Yeah, because they don't. I mean, other than Embiid, I mean, they got Bonner, and then they got Drummond.
Drummond making threes.
Yeah, making threes. Like who they gonna put like next to Embiid to combat the size that they have over in New York? Like you said, when they do play.
That's a smart move. I don't know if Mike Brown think about it. It's if you get in trouble. You feel me? But if Joel Embiid gets hot, I would think about playing both of the bigs at the same time. That would I don't think, like you say, I don't think Philadelphia can match that unless they got it. And they don't have a good enough shooter. I feel like to really put on the edge and really make Mitchell Robinson have to pay. So
yeah,
that's something I would think about. Like I say, if Joel going off, I would think about playing. If Mike Brown, see how good of a coach he is now. We'll see. They might not get to that situation. Maybe New York beat them in 4 and just beat them by like 30 points every time.
God dang. So you say you got 7? I got 7 too.
Yeah, I'm going 7.
Let's see. We got next game. Check it out, man. We got number 1 Pistons versus number 4 Cavaliers, man. Who you got and what you got it going to?
So this is where the James Harden and Donovan Mitchell begins, right? We already got issues right now, even in the last game, game 7, with Dennis Schroeder calling out Donovan Mitchell for missing an assignment on defense when Eddie shot a shot and all that. Like, that type of stuff is happening. They talking about Donovan Mitchell need to scale back and bring back his game and all that, play more of a team game and all, instead of trying to be the guy and all that, which I always talked about before. And then you got James Harden, bro. I'm gonna go with the Pistons to continue forward, bro, to get to the conference finals. Like, I don't know how the hell they're gonna do it, and they're gonna keep doing it in this Cade Cunningham. Like, this is a Cade show, man. This is the year where Cade might be taking on that Braun mantle, bro, in the East, man. Come on, Cade, man. We're looking for somebody else to do that. We need that in the East. So I'm gonna go with Detroit though. Still Detroit, and I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go 6.
I knew he's gonna say that, because that's what I was gonna say. Listen, if what was it, game 7? If it wasn't for the miraculous game of Jared Allen going out there looking like a baby Hakeem Olajuwon out there, bro, in that game, it would have been a different story. Both Donovan Mitchell and, well, we used to James Harden, but both Donovan Mitchell and James Harden, bro, both had a stupid, non-efficient game yesterday, bro. They was not efficient at all. And a lot of that had to do with the perimeter defense of Barnes and and Barrett and those guys. So with that being said, if you saw what those guys did to those two, what do you think that Thompson and Cade gonna do? If you've been watching that series in Detroit, Cade been on one on defense, bro. He been on one on defense, and we already know what Thompson gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But who else? It was Green is a good. Their whole team's pretty much good defenders, bro. Hell, even Duncan Robinson been giving fourth effort. So, but Cade been on one on defense, bro. The turning point for that series was Cade kind of scaled back, being more facilitator and being aggressive and scoring.
Yeah.
Last 3 games, he averaged damn near 40 points. You know what I'm saying? So the guy been cooking. I think he gave him a 50, 60, 80 in those 3 games too. He shot like 60% from 3. The dude was cooking.
Shout out to Paolo. I was trying to send me messages and all too about that one game Paolo had. I always wait for the one game. Then what he do? Almost dropped 40 again in the game 7. Didn't have help.
He did. Yeah, I was just about to say he didn't need help. Nobody showed up.
He was still cooking.
Yeah. So, but nobody talked about that. Y'all got to bring that one up. Yeah. But you know how they go. But yeah, like I said, I got the Pistons on this one, bro. The thing is going to be, can Duren step up and help out? Now, what I'm thinking they might have to do in this series is kind of like what you were just saying in the last series. They might have to play Beef Stew and Duren together on possessions.
Who's starting right now? Is Tobias the 4?
It's Cade, Amon, Tobias, Duren, and who am I missing?
Duncan, right?
Yeah, Duncan. Yeah. So they got Tobias at the 4. They got Duncan at the 3. No, they got Duncan at the 2, and then they got Thompson at the 3.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna start with that lineup.
Yeah, they are.
What's the name? Got to make them pay. So what's the name? No. On the Cleveland, Mobley.
Mobley. Yeah.
Mobley got to make them pay, because if Mobley go to being, you feel me, that I get you 15 points or something like that. No, we need Mobley. Got to go, like, take the series over. This should be his PJ Washington series. You feel me? Like, bro, go kill him.
It's a mismatch on the other end for you, bro.
Yeah. So, but if that don't happen, Detroit better than Toronto. And they could have lost to Toronto. So I got Detroit at 6, bro.
Same. I got him at 6. All right, man, check it out, man. This is what's going on right now, man. And we decided to play today, bro. Got the number 2 Spurs versus number 6 T-Wolves, bro. Right now, that game is going on. Well, it's in the break right now. It's going to tell you what the score was. But what you got this series going, man?
It's a crazy one, bro. So if you'd asked me this question before the playoffs started, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'd have said the Spurs probably going to win in 5 of 6, right? I said Spurs win 5, probably 5. I'd have said maybe 6 is off the strength of Anthony Edwards being that dude. Something going on in Minnesota right now, though. Like Anthony Edwards is hurt, and he's not even playing like, you feel me, to his full potential yet. He ain't even there yet. Rudy Gobert stepping up right now. Like I said, Julius Randle, the other guys. I'm gonna go Spurs in 7. I'm gonna go 7.
Bro, Minnesota's a scary team right now.
I know, bro. They only down by 2 right now. I think it's 84-82. And it's like 8:44 left in the fourth quarter. Yeah. Like you said, Anthony Edwards on the bench right now.
Yeah, he played a little bit. Yeah, this ain't gonna be easy for them, bro. Man, I wish Anthony Edwards was 100%. I really do. So if they did beat Spurs, I want him to go like full-fledged at OKC, bro. That's what I really would want.
I think. You give me a prediction already. What's going to happen? Okay, well, Anthony Edwards right now got the most points. I think
what he got?
Timberwolves got 14. It's a defensive game.
Yeah. Remember I told you that was it 45, and it was 45-45 at halftime. So.
Yes. So and off the bench in 19, he only in 19 minutes got you 4. He killing off the bench. They trying to get him healthy. If he can get healthy, bro, this is a dangerous series, bro. Michael Jordan.
No, they down by 3.
They down by 3 now.
Yeah.
So this
8:17 left in the fourth.
No, it's 7:41 left in the fourth, bro. 80-44.
Oh, okay, yeah. I'm just hit a 3. Okay, I guess I'm behind.
Yeah, but I don't know, bro. I'm telling you, we talked about this before the cameras rolled. If Ant win this series, though, he might really be the real deal for real, even though they're not paying attention to him. Like they went away from him. And
you know what?
He don't want to be the face and all that stuff, but he might really be the real deal if he win this series, bro. This be another conference finals. Like, and he young as hell. It really kind of looking like the Jordan.
So you need Scottie Pippen.
If Jay McDaniels right now the leading scorer on their team. If Jay McDaniels out there becoming, I mean, I don't got nothing to say, bro. I'm just saying.
He ain't going to Atlanta now, huh?
Yeah, he is. I don't think they go win the championship.
Oh, change the real.
I don't know, bro. Could he get them a chip, bro? I don't know. I don't think he can. It's because of the last series, who I think will win that one. People gonna hate me for that one, but it is what it is.
So what you got this one going? You said 7?
7, yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna say 7 too, bro. Because Minnesota, the team that right now is just like, bro, they could be that like you said, that surprise team, like they've been in the last couple years. You know what I'm saying? So
they just sleep on the West, like Philly to sleep on the East.
Yeah. But yeah, let's go to this last one here, King. This
Before
is
we finish,
right
can I ask you a question about that? You feel like, so I know you talk about the Wemby thing and all the blocks, because he got 11 blocks right now. He damn near got a triple double, right?
Dang.
He damn near got a triple double. You know why he don't have a triple double?
Rebounds.
Points.
Oh, points. Oh, I should have said points first. I don't know why I said rebounds. What do you got?
8 points.
Yeah, I'm watching it, but I'm not watching, so I can't really tell you why he only got 8 points. Like maybe they guard him a certain way.
4 for 13. Yeah, so Rudy and him doing his job. So I told you, Rudy already know. You want to hear me? You laughed at me when I said it. You laughed when I said it the last show. I told you Rudy Gobert already has like chemistry or knows his game. If anybody knows what's his name, Victor's game or whatever, is Rudy Gobert.
Boy, ain't on one right now, bro.
Yeah, bro, and they got him in limited
minutes.
He's
talking noise and everything. That's crazy.
Bro. Yo, Timberwolves might win this.
I'm
saying they're gonna win the first one. That's why I said 7, bro. But
okay.
I told you if they win this game 1, though, bro, it's gonna be because it's pressure
Be a
right
long
away.
series.
It's that real young, that we new to the playoffs and all. That pressure starts now for real with San Antonio because the first games are at home. You can't lose game 2. If you lose game 1, you can't.
Shout out to Ant, bro.
Yeah.
And I know Ant gonna go at Shea. Bro, I've seen him. Matter of fact, remember the last game they played? You saw what Minnesota did to OKC. Now it might be kind of that same kind of momentum boost they had with Dallas. Remember when Dallas played OKC that last game? When they had Luka. Sorry for everybody who probably don't know what I'm talking about. But
so I'm gonna tell you this, and this is crazy stuff, and I might be ridiculous because one older than the other one. I still think Ant potential better than Shea's.
Put Ant on that team and see what they do.
I still think Ant potential better than Shea. I think Ant could be a better scorer than Shea. He don't get as many free throws as he get. I think he's
we know that.
He's a better shooter than Shea as far as 3-point shot and all that. So we know that one. You feel me? And then he a better defender than Shea.
No, he's talking about he lockdown. Shea's lockdown, bro.
No, he not. Man, Anthony Edwards is going to make an all defensive team.
Bro, what did the analytics tell you, King? Boy, you ignoring the analytics.
Okay.
Well, I don't believe this, man. Come on, King.
Okay. I mean, we done with that, bro. That's over. I thought with the Joker losing, that's done. We don't need to talk about that no more. Rest in peace to those.
Yeah. No, what was I about to say? Oh, dang.
This matchup, who gonna win? Or the San Antonio Minnesota one?
No, it was something about
better than Shea?
No. So when you said that, remember we sat there and watched that game, right? We streamed that one game. It was Minnesota and I said that during the game. I said, bro, why is Ant not getting the same calls? It literally, Ant would go down there, beat up, they get the ball, go down the other end, tap, layup and one for Shea. I'm like, wait, but he got beat up on the other end. Remember I said that in the fourth quarter. Matter of fact, it was second. I said that in the first half. And then remember the second half, that's when Ant went completely stupid. He just damn near single-handedly won that game for them. Yeah. And so, yeah, bro. So I'm just like, I know. That's why with that last game they played them, bro, Ant went off in that game, bro. They beat the Thunder handily, bro. And so, like, that's why I said, like, either one of these teams, I think, would be motivated to play their best, bro, against OKC, bro. Kind of have something to prove. But like you said, for some odd reason, Minnesota just turns it up in the playoffs. That's got to be a testament to the players and a testament to the coach.
Yeah, to the coach, give you credit, but testament to your star player. You only move as great as your star player. We always say that. And Ant, again, another player. Ant's another player that does what in the playoffs? Takes it to another level. There you go. There you go.
I was just listening to somebody today say that's when you separate the good from the great. Yeah. Is when you rise in the playoffs. I said, boy, somebody been listening to the show. We've been saying this for years. But trying to tell the Glow Yard this, when they start hyping up certain people during the regular season, like you gotta show it in the playoffs. Especially we've been constantly seeing you do this in the regular season. But then when the playoffs come, the lights are bright, you can't see, you're blinded. I can't see nothing. That's
not a good look. Then that's a bad.
It's not a good look. That's when it count, bro. That's when the each bucket is just like in baseball. Each pitch, each bucket, it matters.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, man. Oh, what you got? So, man, Lakers and Thunder. We got Lakers. I mean, Thunder number 1, Lakers number 4. Who you got in the series?
I got the Thunder. I'm gonna go 6. It depends. It's all about Luka, bro.
Glad
it's about
if
Luka can play. It's all about Luka can play. So if Luka is going to play by like the middle of the series, the Lakers got to win one. They got to find a way to win one without Luka. If they can win one without Luka, then we got a series. This can be a longer series. If they cannot win and like OKC go straight 3-0 or something like that before Luka come or whatever it's going to be, it's a wrap. So LeBron got to do something magical. Him and Austin Reeves, and they got to find a way to win one, bro.
A couple things. So they already talking about it's looking very unlikely that Luka plays at all in this series.
I think it's a bluff too. But go ahead.
That's 1. 2, you talking about LeBron. This is when your $30 million player that's supposed to get this $30 million contract or whatever need to be stepping up.
He hurt, bro.
Got you. They go sit your butt down there. You go sit down. You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing. I want they actually gonna let Marcus Smart play. I mean, you're gonna let Lou Dort play, let Marcus Smart play. Because you know who he guarding.
Yep.
You already know who he guarding. So we gonna see. And Marcus Smart's been pretty good on defense since he's been back. Well, he got been good on defense, but just as far as impact, he's been pretty good on defense. So we gonna see, man. I'm with you. I think I got OKC in 6, bro.
I gotta say,
as much as it pains for me to say it, I got him in 6.
They gotta win one, bro. Like, so if they have to. LeBron gotta somehow find a way to win one, man. Like, get us one.
So
get us one, then I think they got a chance.
This is what they need to do. I know it's easier said than done because the referee gonna bless this man with an abundance of free throws. I would let Shea, like what Dallas did against him in the playoffs a couple years ago, let Shea get his. Contain everybody else.
I think that's why Marcus Smart
play off of. Yeah.
As long as Marcus Smart stay out of foul trouble, I think that's the plan probably. I don't think nobody gonna double off. I think that's straight. It's you, Marcus.
Let him play. Yeah.
Play man
everybody
up.
Stay home. Yep. Everybody stay home.
We cook you. It don't matter. You're the best defender on the team. You feel what I'm saying? Like, so I think they better do that. Them JJ Redick, that would be the smartest move to do. But they gotta get one because I do think Luka gonna play as long as they get one. I think Luka's setting up for this. I think Luka dying to play for this one. This is the one he's shooting shots. I think this the guy. This the guy trying to take a spot in his draft. So I think he plays, but the Lakers got to get one. I don't know if they can. My brain can't tell me how, but they got to get one.
Wemby is considered the greatest player in the league, bro.
For real? Or you being sarcastic?
No, I'm this. I know I'll be joking, bro, but I'm serious this time. Supposedly, I was listening to your boy because I was just you know how you play your videos on YouTube.
Uh-huh.
And it went to the next video, and that was the next video. They were talking about I think it was the one where they talking about Jokic and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. And I think they asked, is Jokic still the best player and all that? And they were like, no. And your boy Chris Broussard said he got Wemby as the best player in the league. So, with that being said,
I don't even want to talk about it. I know what you're about to say.
I'm about to ask you
then. Go ahead.
What happens if they lose to Minnesota?
I know. So how you the best player if he just his first time in the playoffs? How you the best player in the league?
So
you ain't even seen nothing yet.
You always tell me just let it go. But then this type of stuff always rears its ugly head.
And it make you overanalyze players though when you do this kind of stuff.
Well, not yet. It does do that. But this thing. Now, you seen Luka in the playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody and mama know him in the playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. You didn't give him that benefit of the doubt, even when he was cooking, you know, Kawhi and them and had the best defensive team all time guarding them, and he's still dropping 47 and 11 or whatever, right? Mm-hmm. You didn't give him that type of respect. It's like it's kind of like, oh, that's cool, that's what's up. But like you said, Wemby hadn't even touched the playoff floor yet, and you were already crowning him the best player in the league.
Wemby, knock to Wemby. It's not a knock. I don't feel like he controls as much of the game as Luka had to because he got a better team, which is a good thing. You feel me? Like his team handles the situation. He's the ultimate roamer that gets the block shots, defense. He's the day, like you said, only had 8 points at the time, and they were close to winning. So at that point,
what do you got now? Because they down 95 to 86, bro.
It's probably the same thing now, bro. He still got 8 points. If it's still 80, yeah, he's still got 8 points. 4-13. It's not a knock against him, but again, like when you comparing him to a different level, like let him get there. Don't put him there already, because then we're going to tell you no, he not. That's crazy. Why are you doing that?
My thing that makes me mad is you're ready to put certain players over others before even establishing themselves. Uh-huh. But the people who have established themselves, you're like, nah, I just don't see it. It's like the dude that showed you over and over and over again or whatever, right? And it's like they waited for him to get to that point and fail. And it's like, oh, I told you he trash, whatever. Like, bro, you didn't even give him the grace that you giving Wemby right now before he even stepping foot in the playoffs. Yeah. You didn't give him that grace. You know what I'm saying? And so that's why I would talk about, bro, how when you have certain criteria that fit for these two can have done the same thing, but the criteria is different from each one of them because of who you like compared to the other or whatever, right? It's like, bro, that's not fair. Nope. Then you being disingenuous then. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing I like Wemby, bro. I ain't got nothing against Wemby. But at the same time, I'm like, yo, we got to pump the brakes. He put this cat over dudes who didn't already show what they can do. But the people you showed that already showed what they can do, you've been knocking them the whole entire time. Yeah. That's the part that gets me. So like I said, I heard that today, and I heard that today, and I was like, bro, I was like, here we go again. Y'all ain't learn y'all lesson on the Jokic stuff.
They read off potential, bro. I feel like the league does instead of what's actually happening.
What did Jordan say, bro? What did the GOAT say? Basically, you go looking at that potential instead of what the work they're doing. He said this before, bro. But like I said, bro, I no knock to Wemby, bro. Like I said, I like Wemby.
Wemby cool. I don't even know if Wemby a top 10 player yet in my book. You feel me? And that's not a knock against them. It's like, bro, you gotta work your way up there. Like I gotta see everything. Pause. I gotta see your whole situation. Let's see what you do in the playoffs and all that. But it's people that's been grinding on this for years. Like people, we talk about Giannis. He don't even get the respect he deserves no more. Like I'm not picking Wemby over Giannis right now. People crazy.
Giannis, like just like what I was saying with Luka. Giannis will get the MVP. It's like, oh, okay, that's cool. Jokic get MVP. Oh my God, man! Just look at the spectacular play and season he's had. Oh my God, he got an MVP too. Yeah, that's nice. Whatever. But this guy though, it's like,
yeah,
what?
I still think Giannis the best two-way player in the league. I don't think Wemby is as good as him two-way. I think Wemby's defense is better than Giannis's on. So no. I'm gonna switch this up. So I don't know if Wemby's defense is better than Giannis. Wemby's defense is impactful more than Giannis. He's gonna get blocks and all that stuff. But on an island, I don't know if Wemby better than Giannis. Giannis can pick up damn near anybody on the island and stay with him for a second. You feel me? And be like, I'm good. I got you on his possession. Wemby not as much, and Giannis a way better offensive player than Wemby.
Yeah. One giving you 30, I'm gonna give you like 22, 23. So yeah.
So I think Giannis, like I said, Giannis be getting to a point he's underrated, and that's crazy.
Bro, I remember I said this to you about 2 or 3 years ago. I said the two most disrespected players in the league gotta be Giannis and Luka, bro.
That's crazy.
Like this, whatever they accomplish don't mean nothing. We gonna find ways. Cause remember, they were hating on Giannis even after he won a championship. Mm-hmm. It's like, but y'all were building up this other guy who was winning against 45, 42s, 43s, and 47 win teams or whatever. Y'all was hyping him up like he was Jesus.
Hey, Embiid just beat a 50+ win team.
No. He ain't done it. It's only Jokic.
Jokic just won. I told you,
Jokic
50 last year.
That's not more. Listen, bro, that's not more impressive than Jokic beating a bunch of 45s, bro. No Jordan. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's not impressive, dog. You got to beat some 45s, King. You can't beat no 45s. I ain't trying to talk. I ain't trying to hear it. 50s, 60s. Somebody care about that. Stay out 26. We're talking about 45s, King. No Donovan Mitchell. But yeah, I didn't want to get no full rant or nothing about that. I just thought that's crazy, bro. Because I was gonna send that to you, but I was just so mad. I was like, I don't want to talk about that, bro. I just want to think about that.
Let it be. Let Chris Broussard.
Because I even like I was like, no. What's going on here, bro? Let me change that.
That's their guy. That's their new guy. And I'm not like mad at it. It's their, Wemby's their new talker, but it's like they're trying to force it as long as they're trying to make it fit and go.
That's what I was saying on the last show. Like I like you, so we're gonna try our best to mold this narrative around you, no matter what we see. We're gonna mold it to fit. So
Wemby
like, don't worry about
top 3 MVP candidate this year. That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
Wemby wasn't in the top 3 candidate until he had that. He said what he said in that press conference. Everybody like, oh, okay, I got you in top 3 now. Like, wait a minute, what?
Wemby, so when you talk about the guys that made first team All NBA, and we had to figure out who was not gonna make it and all that stuff. Wemby was one of my first guys that wouldn't have made it, and that's no knock to Wemby and all that stuff. It's just what I see his involvement and what I think he really means to the Spurs. I don't think is as much. That's not to knock him. I still think it means a bunch compared to the random, average player. But compared to the other guys, talking about Cade, Jaylen Brown, Luka, Joker, and who was it, Giannis or whatever like that. It was like they all. I felt like meant more to their team. And maybe it wasn't Giannis, it was somebody else. I felt like it was this year, but they all. I felt like it was more. It was 6. I felt like it was somebody I missed.
Yeah, it was 6.
Was it Ant? But then Ant fell off. He can't make it.
Oh, Shea.
Yep, there you go. Shea.
Yes,
but they ain't gonna take Shea off of it. We won't have that real conversation. So it'd have been Wemby. As far as the Wemby, come on, man, the minutes, that's crazy. All that stuff you can point to as far as numbers. They talk about numbers. The numbers of no other MVP ever played that low amount and all that stuff. Like, that's crazy. And like, you point that out and show it, and they like, well, we just gonna skip that and never talk about that when we discuss.
Yep.
It's like we're never going to discuss that part about it.
You got to fit this story and this narrative around this player because I want him to be the top 3 player, top 3 MVP
why
candidate.
Don't you talk about that on this one now? Like, nah, we only going to talk about the positives for this guy.
Now, let it be the opposite. Let it have been Luka.
They would have negatives then. Everything. Oh, he didn't play enough minutes and all that stuff. Yes.
I hate it, man. I hate it. What's your score say? Cause I got 99 to 91, 3 minutes left. About 3 minutes. Ooh.
99-91, 3 minutes left. Wemby still ain't get that triple double yet. Damn, Minnesota scored 30 points, bro, in the fourth quarter so far. They almost got 100. Remember, it was a defensive game.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you though, King. You know what? Now that I see Ant back, I kind of want to see Minnesota in OKC, bro.
You want the crowning moment of Ant, don't you? That's what you really want. I mean, listen, you really want the crowning moment. You want to watch the crowning moment where it's really Ant, when he went away from the league and he about to be the guy.
Listen, Ant will be the biggest FU to the league, bro. Because like you said, remember, y'all was calling him Jordan. You ain't heard nothing from Ant all year as far as the media, bro. They threw that man to the side, bro. Now we like Wemby now. And that would be the biggest FU. Like I said, it reminded me that year when Luka and them went to the finals. Y'all didn't give him the MVP. Y'all were dogging him all year. Then he ran through all them cats that y'all put above him as far as best player and all that and MVP candidates, stuff like that. Ran through all of them. Yep. That's how the major FU to the league, bro. That's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? So
if Ant got some crazy playoff runs. He didn't win the finals yet, but the players, the teams he taken out, like, it's like, damn, you beat them. If he was to get to the finals this year, right? He would have taken out the Joker, the what is it? Wemby, and then either Shea or Luka and LeBron.
Matter of fact,
to go to the finals.
Let's say it is Shea. What do those 3 players have in common?
They were the top 3 players for the MVP.
What'd you say?
They were the top 3 MVP candidates.
I can't hear you, bro. You sound like you said something about these are the 3 guys that everybody was blazing for.
Yeah. Those guys is in the finals. So one of those 3 guys can be MVP.
I got a feeling they're gonna screw Luka over for the first team All NBA game.
They can't though. I don't think it's somebody gonna be in his spot. Who gonna take a spot?
That I don't know. I just got a feeling. Remember, they were trying to screw him over all year.
You think they're gonna give Cade over Luka? I think Cade gonna make second team. I don't think Cade gonna make it.
Yeah, Cade might make second team.
Cade gonna make second team.
You think Cade should have made it over Jaylen Brown?
That's where it should have been. So Jaylen Brown, love Jaylen Brown. I think it's kind of his season after it ended though. You found out it was kind of a start. It was,
and then on top of that, he his numbers when he was on the court compared to off the court was shockingly bad, bro.
So you know what this playoffs showed me? That's why playoffs and regular season are 2 different things.
Yep.
Playoffs showed me that Jaylen Brown is number 2.
Ooh. Okay.
I mean, did it not?
I mean, I ain't arguing with you.
It showed me that Jaylen Brown's a number 2. That's what it showed me. That's what he best suited as, a number 2. Yeah, you can show up in certain games and do big things, but you are a number 2. That's your natural position, a number 2. So I'm fine with that. And like I say, he probably shouldn't be number 1. He's probably be the first team NBA on his record just because, which I'm not mad at it either.
Yeah.
We talking about the guys and who I think the best.
If you asking me,
Jaylen Brown is the worst player out of them. I think Jaylen Brown is worse.
Because like I said, if you asking me, I would choose Cade over Jaylen Brown for the first team, if you ask me. So
I think Cade is a better player than Jaylen Brown.
Yes. Did you see what he did to Orlando?
Yeah, I don't think Jaylen Brown could do that with the if you take Cade Cunningham off of Detroit and you put Jaylen Brown, they're a playing team.
Damn.
You disagree?
But I mean,
you think Jaylen Brown can do enough facilitating the?
If you have not been watching the Detroit series, y'all don't know how important KD is to that team. I think I said that after like game 2 or 3 or whatever. When I said he was pretty much the off. If he did not have somewhat of an offense of anything, bro, Detroit would be complete trash on offense. They would probably be I can't think of a bad offensive team.
I don't know. Compare him to Luka Doncic no more. So who we comparing him to now?
I was gonna say Penny, but he's not as athletic as Penny.
Nah. He more Grant Hill. I'm telling you, short of Grant Hill, bro.
Yeah, he Grant Hill.
Short of Grant Hill. I keep telling y'all that Grant Hill. He's Detroit again. He's Grant Hill.
Yeah, he Grant Hill, bro.
Grant Hill playing a natural position. They put him at the point guard because he's shorter than Grant Hill. He's Grant Hill.
But yeah, man. We go ahead and turn this page, King. Let's go ahead and get show some love to the merch. Yes, sir, ladies and gentlemen. Listen, you guys, if you are interested in the merch of the channel, like the shirt I have on here, this is the Chrome Cap and Crown shirt, I believe. I think it's Chrome. Can't remember. I get the metal and the Chrome one mixed up, but yeah, either way, guys, check it out. Go ahead, go down to the yeah, it's Chrome. Scroll down to the description box. We have a link down to the site for our merch, or you guys can right here up under us right now. We got some merch, I believe. And also, too, if you go to our page and scroll over to the store tab, we have merch there. But either way, we definitely recommend y'all go check it out. We recommend you go to the actual site and check it out by clicking on that link down there in the description box. Members of the channel, you get the permanent discount by using the code. And you can use it as many times as you want. So go ahead and check it on there. Go ahead.
I might need to get that new one on a shirt. I might need that in navy blue.
Yeah, I got it in navy blue.
Hold up, you got the new one already?
Yeah, I got the
new logo we just made. I'm talking about the new one, the new logo.
Oh yeah,
yeah. I'm not talking about we gotta put the. I'm saying we might have put the new logo on the shirt so that I can get it in navy blue. Is what I'm saying because I can see that new logo on the navy blue one.
I've been working on some other logos and some other designs.
Yes, I got you.
Yeah, so we'll have some more shirt designs here pretty soon, hopefully. But yeah, all right, King. Let's go ahead and get to the question, the comments, man. We can call it a night, man.
Sponsored by True Classic.
The most interesting customer came into True Classic today. A young man came in right when the doors opened and said he had a job interview in just 30 minutes. The challenge, or so he thought, he had about $150 to work with. Now, in most places, that's a fancy shirt, maybe some nice socks. But at True Classic, when you add more, you save more. So not only did I set him up with a pair of our 4-way stretch chinos, not only did I set him up with one of our white button-down shirts, I even helped him complete the look with one of our coach's jackets. All for just $130. So he found his fit, looked great for his interview, and I'm pretty sure he got the job too. That's true value.
Oh, damn. Oh, you watched the game too?
Nah, but I see Minnesota won though.
Oh, they did win?
Yeah, they won.
Okay.
Wemby got the triple-double too. He ended up with 11.
Yeah, he got a dunk at the end.
11. Damn, he had 12 blocks though, bro.
Oh, damn.
So he got a dunk at the end to get it triple-double? Oh, that's ugly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Champagne
ugly, Wemby.
Champagne just missed a wide open 3. No, not that Champagne. I'm sorry. Harper missed a wide open 3, bro. That would have won the game.
I mean, it's fine. Oh, so it wasn't the last. Okay, I thought you meant like just ran the clock, ran at the end, and
well, like you know how they down by like 6 or whatever.
Yeah, and
the other team kind of
playing soft defense and all. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. But as far as the but you know they're gonna talk about it all day tomorrow though. That triple double like it's whatever.
Yep, they're not gonna talk about the 10 points though. But let's get to the questions and comments, bro. What you got?
Shout out to Daniel Berry first in the house. He said, "What up, everyone? Happy Monday. Appreciate you, Daniel Berry, as always." We got Christopher Rivera in the house. He said, "How are you both doing tonight?" I can't complain, Christopher.
I'm tired, Chris. I'm tired, man. You know what I'm saying?
We're all gonna complain for us both now.
Yeah, I got you.
He also says LeBron flops too. Facts.
Oh, you know what? Let me ask you a question because somebody brought this up on someone I was watching earlier. When the last time you heard somebody get fined for a flop?
The first year they did it.
Interesting.
They stopped.
That's funny. Yeah, it's funny because somebody said that too. They was like, "Wait, when the last time you?" Because he's talking about people been complaining about the flopping and stuff, and he was like, "Bro, when the last time you heard somebody ask to get fined for a flop?" And he was like, "Damn, that's a good question. I don't think I remember the last time somebody got fined."
Okay, so let
me thinking. I'm like,
You only got a fine for a flop. Let me ask you this question: When's the last time, or how often do you feel like somebody flops and they don't get rewarded for it? Meaning they flop and it's just a no call. It don't happen much, right? When you flop, you get the call, right? So you can't go back and kind of adjust and say that's kind of admitting that the refs did it wrong. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like what you should do, the refs should just do better at their training and not reward people for flopping.
I agree, but let me go a little deeper, like you always be saying, with these thoughts of why this could be. I think the main reason why they stopped finding people for flopping. Who was the face of flopping?
James Harden.
Nope. Shai Gilgeous.
I mean, yeah, that's true.
So,
but I feel like that was even before then, though. You said they was getting ready for this. It was like a setup. It was conspiracy.
Like if I really implement that rule, because remember that's what y'all said. This is the rules that y'all put in place. Flopping, you get fined for it. The face of flopping so far this year, or the last couple of years, has been Shai Gilgeous. If we start finding, then it means you got to find your poster child. So instead of that, we're just gonna act like it don't exist. We're gonna sweep it under the rug.
Remember the crackdown that year though, when they were actually going at James Harden and Trae Young?
Trae Young, I brought it up before.
Year. Yeah. Why? Like, if they can decide that's an unnatural basketball move, why can't they decide that Shai's?
I said this already. Remember I told that one show. I said, bro, the thing that gets me is that's why I said when you talk about them being manufactured, that's all part of you manufacturing it, because you actually put a rule in place, 2 rules. We not doing that whole head thing no more, whatever. We're not falling for that no more. And then when you start flopping, we're gonna find you. You haven't seen that no more. Flopping is at an all-time high, and you've heard anybody else get fined for it. Yeah. Why? Because the main guy who does it is the face of the league. That means you have to find the face of the league. It's not a good look.
I feel you.
Just my theory. You know what I'm saying?
You want something there? Pause. Big Ham Hawk says Josh Smith will win an MVP if he played right now.
Oh man, it's have to be smooth.
Shout out guy Logan. He said Ant greater than Wemby. I mean, yeah, right now he greater than Wemby. I mean, how you going? That's again what I'm saying. Like, I've seen Ant make it to 2 back-to-back conference finals and all that. Like, he's in Wemby's peer like age and all that. They're close enough. And we're not going to, I don't discredit that. Like, I don't just forget about that and be like, man, did you forget last season that Ant went to the conference finals when he wasn't supposed to again? How about the year before then? You know, Wemby this year playing 1,500 minutes. That's it, out the season and getting you 22.
Boy, they dispose of people so quick, bro. That's crazy to me, bro.
But Ant told him, though, bro, Ant don't care. Ant already said, I don't care about y'all.
That's why it's like, well, let's point over here to this guy. He's like,
because the other guy told us no. So it's like, well, we're going to go for the sloppy seconds. Pause.
So take out the whole let your game do the talking for you, then.
Yep, that don't work.
That don't even matter.
I told you got a new age, bro. I mean, stuff keeps moving. Technology moves. NBA moves. It's just new parts of the NBA that you got to either love it or just leave it alone. It is what it is. Like, the NBA keeps moving. It ain't going to be that same NBA we watched before.
Nope.
They go different ways now. They work different ways. They manufacture stuff, and I don't like it. I hate it. And it's going to be
I hate it too,
folks, where you're going to see like the casual fans' belief versus the like hardcore fan belief. So we'll see. Logan says all of Luka's career, the media has been trying to pit someone in the spot. They pushed Ja, Ant, Jokic, Shai, and now Wemby over Luka. Is kind of crazy. Yeah. You got to also though stop missing playoff games though, Logan. I will say that to him. It ain't always been. I'm not gonna say it's his fault. Stuff happens. That's with anybody, but he gotta stop missing playoff games and getting hurt around this time and all that stuff. I'm not saying it as far as against what you're saying right there, but I don't like that. I hate when people miss playoff games. Logan also says, what would the media say if Luka beats Wemby in the Western Conference Finals? Oh, Wemby's still young. Yeah, they just say no matter who Wemby loses to, that excuse already set. None he won the first round and all. Just let you know. That's not even an excuse. Go ahead, bro.
No, that's why when you asked about what they're gonna say tomorrow with little 10 points or whatever, it's like they gonna glaze a triple double. Ooh, look, he got 11 blocks.
12 blocks. Yep, 12 blocks.
12 blocks. Jeez.
It's crazy. So and still lost. And they still got over 100 points and had over 30 in the fourth quarter. So does that matter?
So I'm just making sure I'm getting this right. If their defense held the Wolves to 104, do you think they might have won if Wemby had at least gave them 20? I'm just asking because I don't watch the games. This game I got on right here
don't matter, right?
I'm not
Nick,
watching
I
it,
bet
bro.
you. No, I think Nick Wright
Turn
called
my
him out. Though.
screen off.
Some Nick Wright called him out.
I hope so, bro. I
Nick
hope
will
so.
call him out.
I just need the energy to be consistent. That's all I need,
Yeah.
bro. That's all I need.
And that's all I want too. That's why I'm saying they'll make you overanalyze players because you just want the consistency. It's not about like you can have your opinions on Wemby. We can have our opinions on Shea. You can have your opinions on any player, Luka, whatever you want. Just grade them on the same rubric is all we ask. You feel me? Like let it be the same. We can look at the legend and say this is how you're grading them. So we can go say, oh, they got 1 out of 10 here, 10 out of 10. You feel me? Oh, this is how we can grade and see how a player is. That don't work no more in the NBA. You don't know how to grading players anymore.
Nope. It's just whoever I like at the time.
Yep.
Like we just said, look what they did at the end. And they was propping him up as Jordan. You didn't heard nothing all year about it.
And career been crazy so far. And they stopped talking about it. Like you feel me? His
completely
career so
stopped
far,
talking
what he
about
been doing, been crazy. Dude made it to 2. And if he wins this one, like I said, it'd be 3 conference finals. We talking about Joel Embiid, they ain't make it to 1 yet. Joker only been to 2. This will be his third one.
Third. Yep.
Giannis only been to 2. You feel what I'm saying? Like this will be his third.
Luka been to 2.
Yep, Luka been to 2. This will be his third. Logan said, just remember Luka went down in the MVP ladder after averaging 40 in a month. Yeah.
Yes, which is crazy. You know, it is funny you said that, Logan, because I think King brought it up. The fact that Joker averaged a triple-double. They shot him up for that.
Yeah.
Luka averaged 40 in a month, knocked him down 2 pegs. I was like, oh,
and won the player of the month.
Yeah,
and won the player of the month.
Only player that wants to win multiple player of the month, but not even
went down an MVP in the same month he won player of the month for. That's crazy.
Now, Logan, I know you said something last show about like the MVPs and all that stuff is not important, and we're telling you how things were when we were growing up. For example, there was a couple years ago when Luka led the league in player of the month. I think he had player of the month down there every month a couple years ago. It didn't even crack the top 3 in MVP votes. That's what we're talking about. Growing up, if you had a bunch of MVP player of the months, that led to something. That's how we kind of knew, like, okay, that's going to be the guy.
That's how you know in the game, bro.
When Luka was the only rookie on both East and West to sweep the whole entire rookie of the months, what happened? He got rookie of the year. Mm-hmm. It's like, okay, that coincides with that dub. You dominated every month. That means you dominate the whole year. You know what I'm saying? But they don't do that nowadays. Like I said, if you can get 85 player of the months out of 4 months, that don't mean nothing no more.
Nope.
I like this guy.
That's
you know what I'm saying? It's like,
I don't know how stuff works anymore. So you just watch with your eyes and you just remember it and speak your facts. That's how I feel like now.
But then, we can keep doing that. But as time goes on, 20 years down the line, people aren't going to think that way.
That's why you got to
say, "Oh, he did this." That means he Jesus. It's like,
hopefully by then, though, bro, we got podcasts and all. Since we in I don't want to say newer, it is still the newer life of podcasts and all that. By then, it'll be like a long term where people will actually tell the truth. You feel what I'm saying? Instead of going off them dumb narratives. Like I'm gonna tell Logan this: if Wemby win the MVP this year, what's gonna matter? He'll be the youngest MVP ever and all that. He took that spot from they probably trying to give him that instead of having the Derrick Rose and all that. No, Derrick Rose.
Derrick Rose.
Being the Derrick Rose, because Derrick Rose probably the MVP that's not made the Hall of Fame. I've always said that. Like that's, I'm sorry, Derrick, but he probably gonna be the MVP that don't make it. And I think they want to take that off him as far as when you're showing the youngest MVP ever, they would rather be Wemby. Explain why. You feel me? So. And Logan said, "I'm just trying to point out the inconsistency." Yeah.
Yeah. No. We with you, Logan. We with you. You've been following the channel. This is all we've been doing. Like we listen, man. What we try to do over here is we try to combat narratives and people pushing certain stories out or certain lies out and stuff like that, man. We just try to call it out and we try to keep it even and fair across the board, man. Because you don't get that nowadays. Like people are going to only go with the flow of what everybody else is saying. And it's like, and we say this all the time. I know it's starting to become a cliche. If you actually sit and watch the games for yourself, a lot of the stuff that you heard these people saying, you think to yourself like, damn, that don't sound right. How many times do we see people from national media say something about the Mavericks? Y'all come on the show, we like, hold on, that's not right. That don't sound right. We watching the games for ourselves. We cover the team. We watching them. That's not right. But then they'll push as if like it's right. And then you have people who don't really watch the games that much echoing what they're saying. Because it's easy to just go whatever. Hey, matter of fact, they're experts, right? It's what they get paid for. So if they're saying it, so it's got to be true. Not understand, like, yo, bro, these people aren't watching the games. Just like you're not watching the games. So that's why we try our best, man, to try to put forth that type of knowledge out there to people, bro. Like I said, between the old school and the new school, we try to do our best to do that because people don't do that. So,
Close Sun Production, bro. The People's Channel, as I call it, all our shows are the People's. We do this for them, all their interactions and all that stuff, and so we can give them this good information. And also shout out to BA though. He says this: we watch this ish, so you don't have to, bro. Like they can come in and get this. Go ahead.
And like y'all know we watch the games. We was sitting with us watching. We would have them on Discord and everything. You know what I'm saying? So
we sitting there watching while we talking to y'all.
Yeah, we sitting there watching while we talking to y'all. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. Like that's why we try to grow the community as a whole entire NBA community, man. We need more people to educate themselves, man. I always say if it's something that you love, you're going to educate yourself on it. If you love cars, you're going to educate yourself on cars. You love comic books, you're going to educate yourself on comic books, right? Whatever you love, you're going to educate yourself. We love this game of basketball. We educating ourselves. So I just wish everybody else took that type of due diligence, man, when it came to this. And if everybody actually did that, we wouldn't have a lot of Discord being negative, people just throwing out and spewing out stupid stuff. We could fight against the ESPNs. Exactly. It's just Stephen A. Smiths and all them.
The Skip Bayless getting back together. They don't know how to win for losing. Shout out to Logan again. He says, last question, does Cade remind you of Luka somewhat? I can't say that, Logan. I remember 2 years ago or whatever it was. Or
we said it
3 years ago, and I tried to tell everybody when the Detroit had first made that turn, or whatever was it? It was last year, right? Last year. That was just last year, wasn't it?
Now, what, a year before last?
What was it the year before last? Maybe the year before last. It was one of them, though. And we were talking about the turn they were making, and they beat the Mavericks, and everybody was like, "No, this is Detroit. They're trash." I'm like, "Bro, Detroit is winning right now. They're starting to learn how to win. They're a 500 team, but they're on the up and up." And then you saw what happened from there. And we tried to tell you, Cade does remind you of Luka. He does a lot of stuff that Luka does. He's probably not as gifted offensively as far as a straight pound for pound scorer and a pound for pound passer, but he's better than him as far as he's more athletic than him. He's a better defender than him, obviously. So that's Cade's game. But Cade is very methodical, as I would say, just going through stuff and taking care of that's his game. So he does fit in that mold. But like I say, he reminds me of Grant Hill with the ball in his hand. Like they used to call Luka Larry Bird with the basketball in his hand and all that stuff. Like he reminds me of Grant Hill if he always just had the ball like a point guard and all. They got him again. And shout out to Grant Hill. Grant Hill should have been one of the greatest of all time. Most people that know the game and watch the game back then will tell you that.
The Mankles got him, man.
The Mankles, bro. If he'd have played a little bit later, bro. If he'd had Steph Curry doctors, who'd have known we'd have had with Grant Hill, man. Jeez.
But yeah, man, listen. We definitely appreciate y'all, man, rocking with your boys for another one. Like I said, man, we do all NBA content over here. No matter what team you root for, man. Join us over here. Like I said, we're trying to grow this community of NBA fans, man. You know what I'm saying? Come over here and talk some NBA with us. If you're a fan of different teams, we encourage you to join us over here too, man. Because like I said, y'all can probably teach us some things about your teams. You know what I mean? So that'd be much appreciated. But if you guys hit that subscribe button, join us here. Also, too, if everybody can hit them likes for us tonight, that'd be much appreciated. Also, that helps grow the channel too. Your engagement, the likes, all that good stuff, man, that helps and grows the channel. You know what I'm saying? So we definitely use your help with that. Also, too, man, if you guys want to become a member of the channel, simply hit that join button right there next to the subscribe button, man. Join us here every Friday morning as we dedicate the Friday morning shows to the members of the channel and also other different perks and stuff like that. Come with being a member of the channel. Also, too, follow me, Big J, BA, and Cuz over on Cuz We Geeks. We talk about all things in the geek culture involving movies and television. So we got a show tomorrow evening, man. We're gonna be talking about the Darth Maul show season finale was tonight, man. It was good. Shout out to BA, his boy did it. But yeah, it was a pretty good show today, man. We're gonna talk about that. Probably gonna talk about the boys. So we didn't get to do it on Saturday. We have a show Saturday, so we'll talk about the boys and we'll talk about Darth Maul tomorrow evening on Cuz We Geek, y'all. So if y'all into Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Godzilla, Predator, Aliens, RoboCop, whatever it is, y'all, anything geek culture related, man, we talk about that over there on Cuz We Geeks. We're gonna probably talk about Mortal Kombat. Might get some thoughts. I don't know if Big J and them gonna see it, but I know me and Cuz gonna go see it probably Friday. But Mortal Kombat comes out Friday, so we'll probably talk about that on Saturday. So guys can join us for that too, man. So yeah, just hit that subscribe button. Join us over there on Cause We Geek. We have shows every Tuesday evening and Saturday morning. Kings, anything else I forget?
Share, more share, guys. As my partner said, please help us out with this algorithm. We're trying to get out there to more NBA fans like yourself. We appreciate all the help you give, but also follow myself, Queen, Travis, BA, and sometimes Devin on We Talk Combats. We talk all things combat sports, sports entertainment. I like to call us the best, brightest, the best, brightest, and blackest combat review show there is on YouTube or anywhere else. I was mistaken my saying with Queen's intro, that new intro she has. So if you're interested in seeing that, come over to the channel. We just had a recap show. Well, not a recap show. We did a watch along for Monday Night Raw today. We do watch alongs all throughout the week. We do recap shows. We did have a recap show actually earlier today because we didn't have one on yesterday. But we usually have recap shows on Sundays. If you're in the WWE, combat sports in general, anything like that, come on over there, give us a subscribe. We very much appreciate it. And we'll see y'all over here again for Cap and Crown on Wednesday, I think. He said talk about what you said we talk about possible trades for like Aaron Gordon and all that.
Probably so, yeah. And kind of what was the takeaways from tonight's games. We'll probably talk about that too. And probably whatever's going on for the games is gonna be on Wednesday.
Oh, them games, the other games Wednesday. So everything will be done by Wednesday. Everybody had their first game.
I think for tomorrow. Oh, hold on. It might not be no
tomorrow.
Game
I thought it's not tomorrow. It's not tomorrow the first games for that.
Yeah, tomorrow is Cavaliers and
Lakers.
Yeah.
So everybody will have their first game done by Wednesday. We'll be able to recap game ones. Okay.
Give me a second here. Let me see.
That's perfect.
Tuesday and then Wednesday. Oh, wait. So they do have games on Wednesday. Oh, see, I'm doing every other day. So they're doing Knicks and 76ers again.
Yeah. It'll be again on Wednesday, every other day. So the day we doing every game one to be done, but they'll be starting game twos on the day where we do the show.
Let's see. Is that game? Oh, they are doing that. That's crazy, man. You like that?
Yeah, I'm fine with it. So we so every time we do a show, everybody be done their game.
Mm-hmm.
So when we do Friday, everybody be done game two.
Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah, it's every other day, bro.
Yeah,
every other day. Okay, I mean that's what's up. Okay, but we'll be back here on Wednesday, y'all. Talk about more playoffs and all them good things. So y'all join us here for that. But until then, man, it's your boys Real and King of Cap and Crown. We talk about all things NBA related, man. We'll catch y'all again here on Wednesday. Same cap time, same crown channel.
No cap.
Cap and Crown, man. Listen, I love the great work that's being done over there at ESPN, man, because they always fair and unbiased, bro.